Why hello there, and welcome back to White Boy Reviews Asian Thing. Thank you for the intro, Raptor Head. I'm your host. If you don't know me, I'm Garrett, and it's a little show where I review anime called Weeb Shit Wednesday, American White Boy. Yeah. So let's hop right into it. We talk about three of them. Alright, so first off, we got Cowboy Bebop. Now, this is classic anime. It's a little older. Everyone's watched it if you've watched any amount of anime. Little rundown. It's future. The bounty hunters in space, but they're like really dumb and they're poor. And they suck at what they do. So they get into a bunch of hilarious hijinks, and not to mention they have a backstory. So there's like 4 different characters in this show with hilarious backstories. Or not hilarious, but deep and tragic. Deep. So you got Speedy, Jet Dude, Big Tit Lady, because they have to have one of those in every anime. They have to have fan service, of course. And then we got Learning Disabled Child. And Dog, who's smarter than all of them. So, yeah, that's your crew, and they go on a bunch of hilarious, or not hilarious. I'm sorry, really deep journeys together, and do these one episode and backstory shit. It's okay. I don't want to get too much into it, but I'm probably gonna get some hate for this one if some little weeblings are out there. But I actually didn't like this one too much, to be honest. Even though it's a classic, it wasn't really that, intriguing. It was okay. It wasn't the best thing ever, like everyone bitches about. So I'm gonna give this one a 2.5. 2.5. Oh my God. Shh. Oh, look at how precious. Oh my God. It's so precious. Alright, now, if that terrible sequence there wasn't enough to give away what we're talking about now, it's Death Note. Death Note is a show about Light Yagami and his buddy, L. Except they're not buddies, they're mortal enemies, and they get into a battle of wits. Starts out because my dude Light, who's a teenager, high school student at the start of it, he finds this notebook. It's called Death Note. Go figure. And he writes in it, and it kills people. But he can't go to heaven or hell because he's killing people with this notebook. And so he sees justice as killing bad people. And L sees it as traditional justice. You get brought before the law and shit. And they just have these 2 conflicting views of justice. And they go at it in a battle of wits to try to outwit the other one and expose them or whatnot, so they get, either killed or fucking arrested or some shit. And it's really interesting, and it's actually, again, it's a classic. It's one of the most popular animes of all time, I think. And it's really good. I'm just gonna say it. It lives up to the hype, guys. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Go watch it. So all in all, I'm gonna give this guy a 4, because it's a good anime. It's really good, and I like it, and you'll probably like it too. Alright, so lastly, my dudes, we got Soul Eater. Yeah, Soul Eater. We're gonna talk about Soul Eater. So, in a world, I'm gonna set the scene for you here. Soul Eater is a show about a bunch of kids, and they kill like bad people, but they can also turn into like weapons and shit. It's kind of confusing to explain, but they hang out with death and they go around killing bad people that they call Keishans or whatever, which is like the root of evil or some shit. And they just run around doing that bullshit for a while, turning into weapons and whatnot, getting to know their friends and stuff, and trying to fight witches and shit. But to be honest, it's good the first time. I'll tell you that right now. It's worth one watch through, but it doesn't have much value after that. If you watch it once, you're gonna be like, that was okay. You watch it a second time like I did, you're gonna be like, that was shit. Third time, like I did as well. I don't know why I do this shit to myself. That was pretty AIDS. Why did I ever like that? So, all in all, this anime is good for once, but I was young the first time I watched it, so I'm gonna have to give this one a measly 1.5. 1/2. And that's all for this week's Weeb Shit Wednesday. I need a haircut, or maybe not, because it hides all the acne. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Fuck you guys, bye.